So before the video begins, I do want to clarify in advance that Interactive Pinball did send me this gun assembly for review.
You tilt it, Daddy.
So what are my thoughts on this? Let's just go over this real quick. Now, obviously, this is going to be great on games like John Wick and Deadpool and any other game that has something to do with guns. But the thing is with this product is also it's pretty universal, so you could put it on any Spike 2 game, essentially, that doesn't involve a gun, but if you wanted to, you could. And from what I've read, evidently this will also work on your older games, like even Data East and stuff like that. I think he's even developing other types of attachments or whatever that will allow you to use it on other games from the past. But for the purposes of what I'm using it for, that's what I'm going to solely judge it on right now. The install was very easy. Out with the old, in with the new. Didn't even need to look at instructions or anything. For me, it was pretty straightforward. But one of the major concerns with me was how well does it hold up against bumping into it. So I decided to do that test run myself. Alright. The things I do for you guys. It's been a while since I bumped my hip on something. It's not even really my hip, it's going to be right here on my thigh. But I want to test to make sure this thing is going to hold up on a typical just walk by, not watching where I'm going type of thing. So here we go. So that's a pretty good hit right there. I think it'll hold up pretty nicely on a good, generous, walking into. I don't know how it's going to be on a slamming into it type of thing. Feels pretty rugged, dude. All right.
Well, if you insist.
It's not so sensitive to where you bump into it, it's going to accidentally cause the ball to launch. So, yeah.
This is your pinball machine. I have a message for you. Insert your
All right.
way.
There's your good test. As you can see, it is pretty damn rugged. So I think if I accidentally bump into it, or my daughters or whatever, it should hold up just fine. And the option to remove the magazine and to put keys or whatever else you want to in there is also a nice little touch. Now, I've already got a couple of requests from people on my Patreon that maybe I should get it gold-plated so it kind of matches with the new Deadpool movie when he gets the new Desert Eagles and stuff like that. But I'm very content with the way it looks, honestly. It just melds so much better into the cabinet, and it doesn't make it so, gaudy looking or anything like that. It's just another object sticking out of the game, solid black, very similar to my last action hero. Now, I think what I would prefer, but it would make the gun unusable in its current condition, is if basically it was at a 45-degree angle like it is on Last Action Hero and other games in the past as well, because it's just more comfortable to hold it. But I think with it being in its current position and being able to use the slide, that actually makes it better for me. And especially since you're only going to momentarily be touching this thing anyways, so I'm not going to worry about me being able to have it at a better angle of a 45 degrees. I think it's a very intuitive design. He's engineered it quite well, feels very rugged. I think it's going to hold up just fine for you. So if you've got a game that you would like to add a new gun assembly shooter rod to, then by all means, I do recommend this. I would like to see people install this on a game that has nothing to do with guns. And when you do, by all means, feel free to send me pictures, because I just kind of want to laugh. I'm like, well, why is there a gun on Led Zeppelin? Why is there a gun on Avengers Infinity Quest? I don't know, but, it would be kind of curious and funny to see people do things like that. So there you have the interactive pinball gun shooter assembly. If you would like to get your own, the link will be in the description down below. And a special thank you to Interactive Pinball for sending me this product so I can show you what it looks like and what it can do.